Hello everyone, welcome to a new modern video. We are playing Ether Vial. Feels like this card was kind of like outdated, right? As soon as Ketramos came out, people started building only decks with Relic of Progenitus and kind of forgot about Ether Vial. Same thing goes for Recruiter of the Guard. It's kind of funny. This deck really came out as a Vial Recruiter deck, and then as soon as Ketramos came out, those two cards just faded away. I want to bring it back today. I want to play the Recruiter Vial plan. Last week at 4 season, I did very well with Black White Kedra, going 7-1-1. But honestly, the Blink package of Flicker Wisp and Thalia was the one that I was impressed the most. And less impressed about Ketramos than I was when I was playing online. So yeah, this is what I'm trying today. Couple of Recruiter, couple of Ketramos. Scattleave Operations back. Yeah, let's go. Very good hand. It depends on the matchup here, which of course we don't know. So it's a different thing when you play at an open decklist event. But if the life total don't matter, I'm gonna surveil. But if the life total matters, I'm gonna go like Bogart Trawler, for example. And then I can go planes. This way I'm saving, a bunch of life. Saving life is important in this deck. You even have the Ketramos that makes you lose life. Tamio. Okay. It's a good card. Huh. I was going to go Emperor, but I think instead I'm going Thoughtseize and tap land again. Maybe not. We'll see. Will I be a Charlotte this weekend? No, I'm Italian. I live in Italy. Hmm. Okay. I don't want to take Psychic Frog. If I put in place Frog, I can go Solitude Ephemerate, and that's a very big blowout. At the same time, though, if opponent just goes land go and has counterspell or sorry, land untapped, of course they have to draw it, go kind of in a squeeze. So I don't want to take subtlety either. This hand is very good. I don't know what to do. I'm taking counterspell here. It's really bad though. It's really bad though. Another play I can do is taking Frog and then Solitude, Pitch Witch, Enchanter. Maybe Ephemerate. Opponent goes Subtlety. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll take Frog. And I'll go Solitude, Pitch, Ephemerate. An opponent goes Subtlety, Pitch, Consider, probably. I don't know if Thoughtseize was very good here. Opponent just revealed a very good hand. When the power level is high, Thoughtseize is worse. Alright. Opponent lets it go, basically foregoing every sort of card advantage they have. And now they don't have counterspell up. I think we're playing a game where my opponent. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want them to have time in play and start drawing cards. I think it was good. Alright, so they hold up counterspell. Nice. Failure is the perfect draw here. Opponent's gonna play Consider, and I'm gonna just land a Failure into play. I can also not do that and make my opponent counterspell fail if they want to. Maybe that's better. Opponent has to draw consider. Sorry, draw off consider. They decided to play land untapped despite having sewers and counterspell. This means that they have drawn a 1-drop. Something like push or snare. Doesn't make too much sense, this play. If they just wanted to surveil, they could have just played a surveil land. Another Thoughtseize. I like this a lot. If they don't have another blue card, I can do Overlord Thalia combo. Pretty lucky to draw both of my Thoughtseize. Okay, so here the game is probably over because I go Counterspell, then I go Overlord. Opponent is like forced to play Subtlety. If they don't, the game is over. All right, I guess the game is over. Opponents register the card Subtlety, opening their opening hand, never use it despite I gave them multiple target. I'm already very low on Subtlety, and this game just made me be incredibly low on Subtlety. This card is just not what it used to be. I think the whole elemental package is not what it used to be. I mean, Solitude is still nice, but I think if it wasn't for, Ketramos, it would be. It's fine. It's not. It's nothing. It's nothing fantastic. It's a good card, but definitely not what it used to be. And I think every other card in the cycle is just completely outdated. They even banned Grief and Fury, but even if they were legal, that'd be like fine. Grief would probably be playable in this deck, but I don't know. And Fury definitely, definitely outdated. Maybe combined, you can still have racked the scam, but pretty sure it's a scam. Um, I guess I can go. I mean, this game is probably over. Whatever I do, they can't really do anything about it with their hand. All right, so playing as blue-black should be a pretty good matchup. Remember, when the matchup is good, don't touch. Don't touch anything. Just submit. Don't make your deck worse. You probably net deck, so somebody else made the deck for you. The only agency you have is sideboarding. Don't make your deck worse. Matchup is good. Just submit the same deck. Okay, here we have Ether Vial. Probably Relic would be better in this hand. think Relic was like better in a world where people were playing a lot of graveyard decks. But I think now with this many graveyard decks around, sorry, this many relics around, graveyard decks kind of faded away. And Underworld Breach is definitely not a graveyard deck. It does play graveyard occasionally. I'm just gonna slam Overlord. If it breaks, it's fine, it happens. If it doesn't break, it's like a 1-for-1 that turns our deck on and is just incredibly powerful along the way. There can't be spells in the air. It's kind of broken, honestly. All right, opponent this time decided to, after dying with subtlety in hand, decided to play it this game. It's turn 2, opponent has 2 cards in and it hasn't done anything. They also misclicked. What can I do? A little bit of a paid actor to start a league. It's not that the game was remotely losable, even if they didn't misclick. The game was completely over. Rush Door, you, of course, jokingly messaged in the chat, will DM you my bank details later, but I'm just so used to scam messages now that my first thought was like, all right, we got a scammer, I need to ban it. That's the life of a person that lives on the computer the whole day. Is you automatically assume that a message is a scam bot. Like, reality doesn't exist anymore. You just assume that everyone is a bot. Sometimes it's a real person messaging, But it's mostly just bot. Daniel, tomorrow I have a sponsor stream of a game, and the game was a auto battler. Never played auto battler in my life, so I asked a friend of mine to, show me how it is. And man, auto battlers are so fun. Why have I never played one before? It's like you're drafting. It's called Arcane Rush. So you're drafting, and then it just plays the game by itself. It's crazy. Why don't do that with Magic? They can easily do that with Magic too. No? I lost here. It's probably a bad matchup. Nah, I thought this does nothing against Amulet. They have like infinite Titans in the deck. Like, I don't know many, but definitely a lot of ways to get Titan in play. I'm gonna draw Flicker Wisp like every game. Flicker Wisp Saga. And then you can go Failure Flicker Wisp. Wow, you make a construct? Must be nice. I don't think Amulet has ever made a construct against me ever. His deck can grind, but what are its thoughts against combo? Ooh, now they're better. My thoughts against combo. Now it's better. Allora. Facciamo Skyclave Operation. Sorry, Skyclave Operation, yes. I probably shouldn't have main phased it though, but whatever. Oh no, it's not true. It's not true. This is great. Is it? I think so. I can go Thalia. What do I blink? Yeah, I was thinking about casting Ephemerate. Maybe I should have done this post-combat. That's okay. Because I give them a 1-1 now. Should I attack? Let me think about this. Because I could attack with Thalia, blink Skyclave, opponent blocks with Construct. It's bad. I should just, at this point, I should just Ephemerate the Skyclave and eat the other Amulet. But I should have done this post-combat, because now I give them a 1-1. That's okay. They could chump block with it. But it's fine. If you do, I guess it's 1 damage. Why not scam the Skyclave? Oh, I didn't think about that. You're right. This card has 2 abilities. You're right. You know, I've never done this before. Ever. I've never done this before. I didn't know it was a possibility. That's funny. You could cast Skyclave target and then Ephemerate. So you give back the 0/0. Yeah, I just gave them a free bird illusion. Sorry, whatever it's called. Illusion token. This Skyclave operation is going to win me the game. Very strong. Can take map. Draw land. Sure thing. And now Thalia is chump attacking. I guess what I could do is blink and man. If I did a misplay, opponent would have had a 1/1, and I could have exiled the Skyclave here. I really want to exile the Spelunking, but then the Thalia has to like. I guess I could still like blink Skyclave, opponent double blocks, I go Solitude. Yeah, I think it's still good. It feels like a waste of Solitude. Well, I guess I can triple block. That's fine, I can still Emperor of Bones. Alright, they didn't triple block. Nobody ever triple blocks in Magic. It's too complicated. You have to click your cards 3 times instead of 2 times. It's not really a thing. Alright, now though, the Skyclave will give my opponent a 3/3. Oh wow. Huh. Maybe I should have just let my opponent with Spelunking. Yeah, because the other option was to attack and only blink Illusion and leave my opponent with Spelunking. I would have had 5 mana up for Solitude. It would have been better. Yeah, because they can go Scape Shift and ramp up to the Titan. Without Skyclave Operation, this game was totally over. Alright, they got 6 mana, but they have to sacrifice everything they have. If Emperor of Bones was Doty Woodwalker, it'd be better. One has 2 cards in hand, one is Tolaria West. And the other one is Aftermath Analyst. Alright, I guess then Solitude wouldn't have done much anyway. Pretty sure I didn't have a way to win this if my opponent has Cape Shift Analyst in hand. I'm going to assume this game is over, but I may be wrong. It's crazy that with Vesuva you can copy Lotus Field. Sorry, with Echoing Deeps, I meant to say. With Echoing Deeps you can copy Lotus Field even though you're reanimating them together. It's like the old standard lands combo deck. Yeah, I'm going to say it's over. Even if it's not over now, what can they do? They have Tolaria in hand. They can even go Lumra. Yeah, it's okay. I'll concede. A lot of cyborg cards. When they bring in so many cards, I have to take out Vials. It's like the only thing I can do, I think. Emperor is probably bad. Should go out in mass, I think. I want all of these cards. I want to keep Ketra. Maybe I keep Flicker Wisp. I'll pass. I want to go Failure White Orchard Phantom instead of Exercise. Very good draw from my opponent. Of course, I could have exercised the Amulet. See if they have a Dismember. I hope not. Wow. It's turn 2. My opponent played 5 mana worth of cards. I don't feel very good about this game. Maybe I miss a land drop here. But love to have a land drop. Would have been able to ephemerate the Failure. And then, you know, ephemerate the White Orchard, ephemerate again the White Orchard. Orchid. Or Orchid. How do you say this again? Orchid. White Orchid Phantom. Thank you. But once again, go Scape Shift to ramp up to 6. Place Titan. See what I grab. Okay. Alright, I'm definitely gonna go Solitude. I think I'm pitching Exercise. Maybe I can pitch Ephemerate here. Yeah, I'll pitch Ephemerate. Alright, I'm gonna use 2 cards and, you know, turn their lands into pretty bad ones, honestly. What now? I don't think I care about Exercising now. I don't even want to play Witch Enchanter. In the case where I draw like 2 planes in a row, I want the Witch Enchanter in my hand. It's a very rare case because my deck only has 3 planes. But I guess I want to be ready for that scenario. Okay, they have 5 lands now. I could have bounced Crumbling Vestige. Yeah, I wish I exercised last turn. I could have gone Witch Enchanter now. I think I want to go Witch Enchanter. I think I should kill Amulet. Because the thing with Spelunking is that 2 Amulets stack to each other, whereas 2 Spelunking don't really do it. But yeah, if I exercise last turn, my opponent now wouldn't be able to go 6 mana. Would just have 5. Alright. Okay, they have 2 cards. One is Bazeju. Sketchromose is pretty bad. Maybe I should just side him out in this matchup. Without Relic, it's definitely worse. How many Boggart Trawler do we have? 3? 3, yeah. I like Boggart Trawler a lot. I can draw a card. It's nice to play Exercise. Some people play Purge, so I still Purge. Oh wow, what a... Goes, Dismember on Ketra, a card I couldn't even attack. I get it though, drawing a card is more important than the 2 damage I hit you with. Okay, opponent has only 1 card in end. Huh. This White Orchid Phantom is awkward here. I think I'll kill Boseiju. The reason being, I don't want my opponent to get double green. Okay, this is still not double green, thankfully. Ooh, it's gonna win me the game, this card. All right. Opponent decided to kind of go all in at some point, but I didn't really have a great clock, so maybe they could have played a little bit more safely. Says a Zenith. Escape shift. All right. GG. Yeah, even won me the game here. Okay, my cyber cards all look pretty bad. Mostly because Recruiter without Vial is just not great. I want to say also Ketra is not great. Maybe I'm okay with a couple of Vials. How's the White Orchid against Eldrazi? It's fine. It's fine. I think like if you start like blinking it, it becomes relevant. It's like only one is not that great. Kevin, thank you for the second month. Yeah, we could have Emperor just to have a 4/4. Maybe better than Vial. I can already feel like drawing Vial later in the game. All right, I think I want to exercise the Amulet here. I'm on the draw. I can't just dawdle around hoping they have a bad draw. Buongiorno Bino. Okay, so this is a Mikosin Gardens that copied the amulet that I exiled. Do I feel like either Violet is power corrupt? I mean, I put it in my deck, so I'm gonna say no. We're gonna Vindicate the Amulet, you're asking me. I don't know. I think like Vindicating the Simic Growth Chamber is very powerful. I have a Wrath of Disguise for Amulet. Alright, now I'm gonna Wrath of Disguise. Zenith for 3. They get 6 in play. I think I want to kill 6, but I don't want to spend any card in my hand with Solitude, I mean. Is this a brew I came up with? I mean, it's black-white. I don't think it's a brew. I just changed some slots around. I mean, if we change 5 cards and call it a brew, I guess we could. But then, actual brewer like Aspirant Spike lose their value. Ooh, Overlord. Overlord is so good. I think I'm gonna go Solitude Arcast. Again, I don't want to use any card of my hand. I'm wasting tempo, but I think it's okay. I don't want to shuffle. I don't want to exile any of these two. Maybe I could have exiled Failure. I don't know. Did I see McQueen Sauce play the final Black White Blink with White Overlord? I did not. White Overlord of the Mistborns? Crazy, I guess is all about the mirror match. See if I find another White Orchid. I do. Great. And go double Stone Rain. We drew such a high amount of interaction in these matches. Vindicate, Exercise, Wrath of the Skies. I sent a screenshot to a friend of mine who says that his deck loses to Amulet. Unknown deck. Makes sense to bottom push. You're playing Energy? Energy is the same as blue-black. It's a deck of like 3 months ago. I played it in Prague, but it was a mistake for sure. Let's think about it. I can bottom push. I could bottom push. I don't think it's a mistake to bottom push. But I kind of want to bottom Vial. I guess Vial hater, you could say. Tap and go. My left total matters. If it's a bad matchup for push, then it's wrong. But if it's a good matchup for push, then it's right. And, you know, it is what it is. Let's see what matchup it is. Actual, factual, Splinter Twin. The actual, factual. Splinter Twin. Splinter Twin top 8 for season, by the way. I just saw it last night. Alright, push is good against Twin. It's either Trainer or Anor. I think I'm gonna take Anor. Because the Skycleave can get Trainer, I guess. Trainer can blink, can miss, can break. Or can find Anor. And that's bad. Splinter Twin went 7-1-1 at 4th season. That's pretty good. Good morning, good morning. Wow, a third twin. Basically, they bricked. Basically the same as breaking. Ooh, Overlord is nice. I'm gonna go plain Skyclave. Huh. Yeah. It's man efficient. I don't really want to surveil. I like lands and spells at this point. Hmm. You're right. I don't have Revolt now. And I don't have black mana. Splinter Twin wins again. Splinter Twin wins again. Changes to my sideboard. Once again, nothing really. I guess Cycle Evaporation is bad. I can have one Aven Interrupter. Didn't respect the Solitude? Well, what did I do? Pass the turn forever? It wasn't at the computer. So it was funny. Okay, let's go. Swamp Ether Vial. Could be a relic. Wouldn't probably play Snapcaster Mage, so a relic is decent. Opponent taps out for a Thunder Drop Trainer. Let's see what I grab. Lorand revealed. That's good. Invite goes up. I'll flicker with the land. And keep on surveilling. I need to find spells. I guess push is a spell. Pretty bad one, though. Pretty bad one. Maybe I should have graveyarded it. I can't fetch Surveil. I need to keep up Revolt. It's not that I need to keep up Revolt. I want to keep up Revolt. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, maybe I should just get Surveil land. Drawing a land here is a disaster. Wouldn't got a Steam Vents put into play untapped. Wonder what's it for. Yeah, I get a Survey land. I don't care if they go Magus of the Moon. I just don't want to draw land. Like, if you draw Flutterstrand at this stage, it's like you missed the draw step. I'm gonna say always no. I'm gonna hold the vial on 3 now. Che cazzo te la di? Sotterra, io caro. Good a 9. No, what's this? Flame of Honor? Deceiver Exarch. Okay. I lose to Flare of Denial. If they have Flare of Denial, I can't beat it. I only have 5 mana. I need 6 if I wanted to. What can this be? I hope it's a Magus of the Moon. I'll gladly just fetch up lanes and ignore the Magus. It's a Flim of Anor. Yeah, my Vial did nothing. At least Relic would have drawn me a card. They rightfully respect Solitude. I need to draw the good cards of my deck. Win has 7 spells in end. That we're gonna win this game. Why not end step Solitude on Deceiver? This does nothing. It doesn't attack, doesn't block. I mean, I guess it blocks now. I have so few resources. If you throw them away, you know. Yeah, I'll do this now. On Tamio. I don't want you to draw a card. Or even worse, just go Flare of Anor with 2 modes. Riva, buongiorno. Thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Riva, are you still playing Legacy? Or are you pre-modern? Pre-modern only? Because I have a Legacy tournament on Saturday and Sunday in Zurich. I haven't played Legacy in a long time. You only play pre-modern now? Yeah. A lot of people did that change. A lot of people went from Legacy to pre-modern now. The 4th season pre-modern event had, I think, 72 people. Things like that. I can't attack. They just double block. But yeah, I'll play Legacy after. I want to play Eldrazi. I know it's not the hottest choice in the world, but yeah, it's not Caster Mage. Man, if I had a Relic, it would have been so much better than Vial this game. Yeah. Yeah. I think I actually like to exile the Snap. Just to turn off Flame of Anor. So the back to basics. Top 8 for C. What's back to basics? Flare of Denial. Okay. What deck was playing back to basics? Oh, I saw that show and tell with 4 stock up. Top 8. That's cool. Come on, let's draw the good cards. Overlord. Draw Grizzly Bear instead. Kind of want to block with Failure. I don't want to play my pushes. I want my opponent to play Splinter Twin on these things. Because like if I play pushes, they just play a new one after and they Splinter Twin on it and I lose. My opponent only drew 3 lands in the top 21 cards. That is unbelievable. The mathematicians at home in shambles. It's so good to be minus crew in Magic. It's also good to play cards that are actually proactive. Can be me though, only reactive. They also probably counterspell for my Overlord. Wow, they're going crazy. I would have never guessed they were going. Tom Manuto, I think for the 20th month. Hope they have a flare. No? Okay. All right, it's time to top deck. It's time to draw a good card now. Deck, listen to me. Give me a good card. Dai cazzo. Die, you cost for... Relic would also turn on the freaking push. Unbelievable. Ether Vial. You want to push the other? Maybe it wasn't a bad idea to push the other. I mean, we're dead to a second twin now, but, you know, I could have drawn something that had Revolt anyway. Yeah, I should have double pushed. That was for sure a mistake. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I was thinking, though, they're not slamming. Okay, we're alive. Yeah, they drew back-to-back lands. Yeah, it's good. I wish they draw 6 more now. Oh, un altro bel push. Se sa mai. Yeah, Relic would have turned on Revolt for sure. I don't see why they don't attack anymore. What a weird game. Oh, ho sbagliato. My bad, I was supposed to tap this. They're probably gonna counter this anyway. No? Alright. I think I'll attempt to push now. Ooh. Could ephemerate. Nah, I don't care. Bye-bye, Flicker Wisp. I'll push now, though. Doggo? Sure. It's not great, but I guess better than nothing. Flame? Sure. Four cards again in my opponent's hand. I think I'll attempt to block this Magus with my failure. Stop flaming. I guess it can be a Flame of Anor. What is it? Yeah, when I draw bottom works so much. Wow, invert polarity. Huh. That's funny. They won the flip. Okay. Unfortunately, Ephemerate does not blink failure, but Flicker Wisp does if I draw a Flicker Wisp. Or I guess even failure blinks failure. Hello, Flanino. Ooh, Witch Enchanter. It's nice. It's a 4 mana 2/2. Good enough. 4 mana 2/2. Not the worst top deck. I think I kind of haven't. I feel like I haven't run a land in 7 turns. After complaining, my opponent was stumbled on 3 while I was at 6. My opponent's back at 6, and I'm on 3. And I remained on 6. Wow, you don't attack. You could have like fairly flickered a Witch Enchanter. Witch Enchanter somewhat a land? Nah, it's a spell. You cast this all the time. They have 5 cards in hand, guys. 5 cards. It's so many cards to have in hand. Now they have 6. Okay, they're doing it. This turn they're doing it. Alright, I think I want to go Ephemerate. And attempt to block the Magus. I could be using this push as well, but yeah, I had a feeling my opponent would just fight over this. And these Ephemerates are like really bad right now. So if I'm just trading Ephemerate for counter or removal spells, I'm so happy, you know. Yeah, I think I want to block there. Yeah, I want to get back my black mana. I know that my opponent gets back the blue mana now, but I think it's okay. Like if I draw Emperor of Bones or Overlord, I haven't drawn any of these cards yet. I want to be able to cast them if I do. Classic Ember Polarity. When this card came out, everyone freaked out. You think the Magus heard them more? Could be. Could be. Oh, there it is. All right. How much money am I spending on this guy? I think 2. Even Interrupter is pretty broken on counters. Yeah, if there was Magus in play, opponent couldn't fight over this. I wish Magus was in play. It's probably my bad that I killed the Magus. Probably my bad I killed the Magus. Imagine, yeah. Magus in play, we just have a Overlord that gets back Flicker Wisp. We have Aven in play. Can't really lose. Might have thrown the game by killing the Magus. It's just that I lost game 1 to Magus, so I felt like I had to kill it, but, you know, obviously things changed. I'm still slow rolling this push, because I feel like this is just a 2/2, you know? And if I draw Flicker Wisp and I blink this, it's very good that I don't kill it. I guess I'll have to kill it now. I don't want to go to 4. Sorry to 2, then they can bolt me. Alright, they bolt me. It's not bolt. Bolt is not bolt. GG. We could have been better this game. I could have won this game too. That would have been a game 3. Who knows how it would have gone. Take a bathroom break. Come back for round number 3. Okay. We're on the draw against the Var of Destiny, kept 7 cards. Ooh, Expedition map. Huh. I was thinking it would be the normal version of Eldrazi ramp, but it's maybe Tron. Tron's definitely back now that Obsidian Charmo is at an all-time low, with Boros energy number being very, very low. It's possible that Tron is actually the way to go. You can play Karn main deck without having it be very weak like it is in Eldrazi ramp. It's not a bad idea. I have my nuts, which is Felia Overlord. It's just that I'm on the draw against Tron. They don't have the best lands. The game is still open. Recruiter. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have White Orchid main deck. Went and figured out how to tap for. Nope, never mind. They still haven't. Oh, yeah. Okay. They just float one. Sure. They have Tron next turn. No? They don't want to get Tron? Maybe they have another So We Make a Spawn. Anyway, let's go dog. Okay. I was thinking about there's so many options. Because I can also Flicker Wisp the Talisman for my opponent next turn. They can still play Devourer though. Alright, let's just do the simple play then. Overlord. And blink it. Opponent will probably kill it, but at least we get back 2 cards. I already have all these cards, but I think Flicker Wisp is still very good. So I'll take a second copy of it. Pass like this. I think this is fine. If opponent wants to devour the Thalia, we can go Flicker Wisp on Overlord. If opponent wants to devour the Overlord, that's okay. We can do other stuff. I think, though, without White Orchid Phantom, it's still going to be very, very hard to win. Yep. Yep. Devour, let's see what I kill. Probably Overlord. Because Thalia kind of crashes into these 3/3s. I have some nice plays available to me now. I can Recruiter for Solitude and then Emperor of Bones the Solitude. I think that's what I'm doing. If these two cards were Ketra and Ketra and the other one, I would have not won the game. Still not in a great shape. But yeah, land doesn't matter. I'll Emperor of Bones the Solitude. Now, can attack with all. Emperor Phalia can blink anything I want. If I think I'm blinking Solitude. Just getting an extra body. And like I've done so much, right? But probably still not as much as I needed to win this game one. Hello Feast, thank you for the 17th month. Like in a normal matchup, this turn would have been back-breaking GG. But we're playing against Tron, a deck with high power level. Alright, this thing is actually very weak. It's very surprised if we play this in Modern. Okay. I guess they are flooded somewhat. I mean, they have like a million mana. If Tron or like these Eldrazi deck don't draw Kozilek's command, power level is much lower. Much lower. Okay, nice. I even can take down the Greenland. That's sweet. I think I'm okay with chump attacking with Thalia. Into the Sire. Just to blink Solitude, you know? Alternatively, I can Flicker Wisp the Sire. Oh yeah, Matman, I really like your line. I didn't think about it. We can go Thalia, Blink Solitude. And then whatever opponent blocks, we can Flicker Wisp. Much better. Much better than my line. I was going to slow roll Flicker Wisp, but I think I should just put all my cards into play now. So they have no cards in end. I think I'm also going to Skyclave the Talisman. This way they have no green mana. So you're Karn, the game is still losable. Looks like they drew Kozev's Command. That's a good draw. X equal 14. Not really beatable at this point. They did 3 top, 11 bottom. And they do all his dust. Alright, I'll concede. We got Vindicate. We got Aven. We got White Archer Phantom. We got maybe not Vile. Let's see. I cut Push for sure. Can cut maybe like 1 Solitude, 1 Skyclave, Emperor of Bones, Ketramos. Yeah, I think I believe in Vile in this matchup. Yeah, let's try this. This hand is definitely not good enough to beat Tron. Alright. This can maybe do it. I don't know though. What do I take? I think these 2 cards are weak, Emperor of Bones and Solitude. I think Emperor of Bones is worse. Put him all against 2-5. Maybe Solitude is just really bad. I should just never have it. We lost a match against Splinter Twin. Two to 0. Alright, we have the nuts. Failure, Overlord. I could play around this member and just go Overlord, Flicker Wisp. Although, put them all to 5. I'm not gonna play around this member. Alright. Okay, this one bricked. Opponent's gonna turn 3 Tron, but tapped. It's not a bad idea to bring in Stone of Silence. Maybe it's not a bad idea, yeah. You would have liked more Failure into Flicker Wisp. Huh. I see. I just wanted to dig. Yeah, 4 White Orchid Phantom. You dig 8 cards. I think this is better. Karn the Great Creator. Sure. Let's see what you do with it. You got Ensnaring Bridge. Okay. Witch Enchanter is not bad. Huh. I can even cast it now over... No, I'll keep the Witch Enchanter for the bridge. I'll go after your Tron land. Fae attacks Karn, Overlord attacks Face, Phalia blinks White Orchid Phantom. Overlord brings back Phalia. And then I go ahead and kill the Eldrazi Temple. You want to always kill the non-tower land. Okay. I can now go Witch Enchanter. It's a similar thing as why you want to always search the non-tower land when you play Tron. You want the tower to always be the last Tron land. Because like you spend mana to get Tron, so you have to tap it. You always want the tower to be in play if it's your opponent, and never to be in play if it's you. So you guys said maybe Stony Silence. I doubt it. I don't think Stony Silence is good. I also think Emperor Bone sucks. I honestly think a lot of cards are bad. Maybe I just want Disenchants, actually. Yeah, Disenchants could be alright. Yeah, I'll play Eldrazi soon, Chicks. Wow. After this league, I'll play Eldrazi Legacy. Isn't whatever, but I can't mulligan it. Hey, opponent with a God End. 4 cards on turn 1. Well, we go top lane. We need them to get unlucky to win this game. It's okay. Thought here, card of the past, hits the battlefield. I'll exile it and draw a card. Could draw into, you know, more cards. Nice, Vindicate. Okay. I see how this goes. Obviously, we need them to, you know, not have the nuts. I think just never drawing Kozilek's Command, that deck is like a full tier below. When that deck draws Kozilek's Command, it's one of the best decks in the format. When it doesn't, it's an outdated deck. That deck got ring banned. Like, the power levels stepped down a lot. It's like Boros, you know? Okay. They have no cards in hand. And both of their Yugin's Labyrinth just have all this dust under them. So they're actually in top deck mode. They have Tron. I'm actually gonna let them have Tron now, and I'll focus on the clock. Like, they have infinite mana, accept it. It's obviously very hard to think about the clock when they have double Ollie's Dust under the Ugin's Labyrinth. This is probably not a game we win. I have 2 lands, they have, I don't know, 20. So eventually they'll draw something and beat me with it, just like game 1. You know, game 1, I thought I was winning, then they topped that Kozilek's command, I lost. And it's not they got lucky, it's just the nature of the matchup. You have to hope they don't function properly. This is definitely a matchup that favors them. So if you win, it's kind of like you stole it, you know? You can't win a game on the play, that's for sure. I mean, you saw it. It was very easy game 2. But then multi-5 and had a good end. This is really okay. Like, this is not worth a card. Like, whatever they decide to play Taunt's here over is not worth it. This card is not good. Like, this card could have been something else, you know what I mean? Maybe it's not for this matchup. It's not that you think about beating black-white with that deck when you play that deck. Alright, now... I'm gonna just exercise this again. Skill draw card is pretty good. Okay, Recruiter. It's decent. Yeah, I could blink it with Failure, but I thought, like, what do I do? You know, what do I do with my mana? Overlord? I don't think it's very good. I thought about it. But that's just like, for example, here, if I blink it with Failure, I draw a Recruiter and they can take my Recruiter. I'm not saying the Recruiter is good. I'm just saying that's a card to draw. Pronto. Classica Scam Call. Classica Scam Call. Oh, come on. Is it even worth to block the Scam Call, or it doesn't matter because they have like an algorithm that never calls from the same number? It doesn't matter, right? Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna Vindicate Graveyard. Recruiter. Yeah, I also think so. Solitude, Pitch Failure. Exile Sire. Pay 7. Attack Failure. Blink Recruiter. Wish I had an Ephemerate this game. Unfortunately, I have to take Solitude, otherwise I'm dead on board. Because they can go all these dust and kill my blocker. This is the Void. Okay, they have 1 card in the end. I mean, they've been drawing a Thunder's here. Yeah, they break their draw. Very good. You draw land now is nice. I can hardcast as Overlord. Maybe mix them play the All Is Dust. Okay. Let's think about it. I could go... What? I could go... I think Overlord Failure is nice. They put back all this dust to their hand. Once again, we're fighting, and as soon as they draw Kuza's command, the game is over, just like game one. If it happens, it happens. You have to live your magic life against ramp. Very light-hearted, you know what I mean? It's out of your... Like, you can't do anything about it. What you can do about it is playing your best. If they don't draw it. Which is very often what happens in Magic. You should play your best, and if your opponent beats you, you know they beat you. Wow, they got all this dust. Just for the Overlord. Okay. Okay. Alright. So they're officially empty-handed. They are officially empty-handed. I can flicker with something for their whole turn, like a Tron land. Guess it's not a bad idea. Surveil. Ephemerate. I don't think this is good. And they get back their Tron end of turn. So maybe now if they draw a card and they don't have infinite mana. Hopefully they draw Thanatos here. Buongiorno Ranella. They drew Mika Spawn. It's okay, could have been worse. Let's see if they have a good land to search. They may not. Yeah, they don't. Sure, I'll go Skyclave. Let me think about this. I don't think there's a window where I exile something that... Sorry, where I blink my Skyclave. So I'll just take this Soemiko Spawn now. And with Felia, I don't use it? I think I don't use it. There's not that many point in using it, I think. What is that, 17? Okay, this is not a bad draw. Because it makes me able to be lethal next turn. Because I can now blink the Ether Vial, and the failure becomes a 4-4, so I have 9 damage next turn. So I deal 8 now, 9 next turn. If opponent breaks now, we win the game next turn. But I had to break for like 10 turns in a row or something like that. And I consider Thanatos and Sarah 7 Death breaking, because these cards are not good. Yep. Not good. Opponent just decided to... Like that's the thing with Tron. You can't put... So your deck is lands and payoff. And you can't your payoff to be so weak. Maybe it just doesn't exist. You know, a better payoff. Yeah, Etherbyte actually won us the game. Not even joking. You can't. You can't. I don't know. I don't know. But like, Eldrazi Ramp has so much more gas. Like, you have Malevolent Rumble. You have, actually, like, much more gas. And you don't play bad cards like Thanatos or Sarah 7 Death. Like, I remember... Let me check my list. Because I remember trophying with Tron a while ago. My list didn't play any of these bad cards. Tron 5-0. Let's see. 1 month ago, I trophied with Tron. Let's see the list. Mighty dead. I guess Chalice of the Void is bad. I did have Saracen in Death, actually. And that Thought here. Jeez. I guess everything I said is a lie. Alright, deck sucks. Play Eldrazi ramp. Okay, last match. Hand's decent. Not great, actually. Just decent. Indata Triumph. If you want to see Ketramo's videos, I make them on my YouTube channel. What passes? Actually, don't want to play Failure here. Is this a Leyline Binding on my Vial? No, untap land. Wow, what's that? Fire Ice? Leyline Binding. Okay. I wonder what's this blue mana represent. Could be consigned to memory. Spasner, maybe. Emperor of Bones. Okay. Go to combat now. I could blink this binding. I don't think so. I don't care about Ether Vial this game. I could take 3 damage and go Emperor of Bones, but I'm playing a matchup where damage really matters. Plus, my opponent in hand, I think, is super reactive. Okay. I'm throwing Felia under the bus now. I think I don't mind it dying. Because I have Emperor of Bones. Okay. There's the option of going Flicker Wisp on Witchblast Meadow, which I like. It leaves me with 2 creatures to block Ragavan with. Want to hold this in my hand? I think it's a very good card against the deck with Sign of Draco and Leyline Binding. I'm holding on this Ephemerate. You can always draw like an actually good ATB effect, like Solitude. A Flage. That's good that we slow roll this Emperor of Bones then. Do you offer the trade? You don't. Okay. I think they've consigned to memory. They could consign to memory the Emperor of Bones trigger. Oh, spells in here you have. Sheesh. All right, this is really bad now. really bad now. Need to draw a removal spell for Flage. We have plenty of them. I could have used Ephemerate to save my Thalia. I definitely had a spot to do that. Sandwich Enchanter mostly just to block Ragavan. Need to top deck now. Right on time, Bunker Drawler. Guess I cast it. Last turn would have been much better. So I ended up losing this game. I wonder what happened. I could have had an Ephemerate less and a Thalia more. Okay, let's think about this. I have so many options. The simpler one is Solitude. There's also Skyclave Apparition that I can do, which leaves me in hand with Witch Enchant or Ephemerate. I could, yeah. Yeah, I think I like Skyclave Apparition more. All right. It's not over yet, funnily enough. Okay. I'm at 6, which isn't very much. Against the zoo. Leyline? That's Leyline mana. Classic zoo mid-game. Turn 8, tap 4 Leyline. Alright, so Ephemerate will attempt to blink Recruiter. Triggers. Yes. I don't have double black, unfortunately, to do Emperor of Bones shenanigans. I think I just get another Recruiter, honestly. If I drop Black Source, I want to delay the option. It's kind of a Black Source. I think I'll do nothing. I think I just play land go and I just, I don't know, can't do anything next turn. It's a good one. Just not do anything now at all. Attack with this. Okay. Yeah. I'm at 3. Can't do anything. There's a Overlord on top of my deck. Let's play it. I'll get, where is it? Flicker Wisp. Play it. Attack. Okay. I want to get back Solitude now. Still dead to... No, never mind. Yeah, good game. Opponent drew so poorly. They draw 0 creatures. One creature the whole game. Ragavan and Flage. I guess 2 Flage. It's kind of a creature. Alright. Against Zoo. Usually I don't bring White Orchid Phantom. But I want to do it this time. What should I cut? Is it the vials? Yeah. When in doubt, vial out. Vindicate is strong. I think on the play, I'll cut the White Orchid and bring back the Vindicate. What are the Vindicates for? Target permanent. If your opponent is permanent, you can target them. Okay. Witch Enchanter is good, but my opponent... I guess Witch Enchanter is good against the Sign of Draco they can have. Let's go. I'm gonna go Flood a Strand. They can go for the Kabwa when I push up. You can bring Vindicate against any deck with permanents. That should restrict your range. Emperor Bones is good, obviously, but I'm just looking for a land. I don't want to use Witch Enchanter as a land. If I have to, I will, but I don't want to. I think like disrupting their mana is just so nice. Because they have mountain and plains, I think. What inflages my White Orc Phantom? And I've been the Emperor, so I don't know how to announce it to Flage. Oh, I think I'll Flicker Wisp the land. Huh. A graveyard. Man, surveilling a surveillant is like the worst thing that can happen to you. Ragged Ash and Bolt. Alright, wish I left on top the Shadowy back street. Opponent, please don't take anything good. Not that I have it though. So it's gonna be hard that you find it. Solitude? Okay. I wish I had it in my hand though. I wish I had that in my hand. Alright. I guess my wish came true. I'll pass. Arena of Glory. Opponent can haste both of their creatures, Ragavan and Lage. But I did draw the best. I mean, not the best, but one of the best cards in my deck. Solitudine. What do we pitch is the next question. I think it's Witch Enchanter. They do have Enchantment. And also Sign of Draco. Nah, I don't want to pitch Witch Enchanter. What do I pitch? Flicker Wisp? Nah, I'll pitch Witch Enchanter. If you draw a Sign of Draco, I'll complain about bad luck. Felia's nice. Lets me go like... Ooh, nice. Sorry, I meant to say Flicker was nice. Lets me like surveil, be on board. I can like blink something with Felia. Bolt. Okay. So when is one card in end? Two cards in end now. Another Flage. Okay. Man. Right? One of these two. I think it's the blue land. This way they don't have blue mana anymore. Maybe it's bad. But like if I kill in that Petrium, they still have colors. What did you draw? Oh, is that a hasty sign of Draco? This is a ley line. Not Arena? You think Arena was the thing? I don't know. I mean, they have blue lands. Yeah, I mean, now I wish I killed Arena, I guess. Emperor of Bones. Let's go, ski. No, Wardali. It was a great call to kill the blue land. It's just they drew Leyline. I think I actually have no more blue mana because I killed two of them. Thundering Falls and Steam Vents. It was actually a great call, but it's okay. Boggart Trawler. Boggy T. Flage, to the Exile you go. This deck is fun. So many like just random cards just that do something narrow but nice. Enjoy it. Also, I'm on 3 lands on turn 9. Because, you know, 2 of my lands are also spells. Catarone. Let's go. First time I cast this card in this game, in this league, I think. Which versions do I like more? I still like the other one more. Ether Vial definitely did not feel good. But it's not that I missed Caterone. Okay. Oh no. You drew Saiyan? One notch. I guess we lose. Hmm. Back in the game. Yeah, I think I have to kill Leyline. There's no chance I don't kill Leyline. I guess this card deals gains some life, but Saiyan just protects every other creature they draw, you know? It's a little bit of a big deal. I think I'm chumping because I need to be able to fetch. If I want to be able to draw land to then play Solitude. So I have to chump block now. It's crazy how I feel like I've attacked my whole game and my opponent's still at 23. I don't know how much life they gained, but definitely a lot. Rip. Not that many cards gave me the loss there. Every land and every white card, which is basically like every card. Even Emperor of Bones would have been great. Overlord would have been great. I think I literally only had Trawler and Push that were like dead draws. It's okay. Alright, now, the one Vindicate. I think so. What's bad? Hmm. Mulligan. Keep. The card at the bottom is gonna be Ephemerate. Emperor of Bones is a good card. I feel bad to always bin it. It's just like a 2-2, you know what I mean? I don't know. Put it in the grave. I'm just looking for the good cards. Hmm. Mr. Ragaban. There it is. I was looking for you, Overlord. Thank you for coming. I'll play White Orchid Phantom. And turn your Steam Vents into a mountain. Probably not the best. But also demand an answer. Because it is a 2-2 first strike. Which you don't have an answer for. Sweet. And Solitude. Vamos. Let me go Overlord. Alright, I have promised myself to sideboard this card in more often. Because I sideboard this card very rarely. But I think it's good. Alright, I'll take Kedra. I could have taken Failure. Opponent doesn't have a removal spell. It was probably the better choice. I just haven't done any Ketra today. Really haven't. I feel the need. I got the need for speed. Ooh, land untapped. Doorkeeper Thrall. Huh. Doorkeeper Troll and Bonasiga because it turns off my Solitude and my Skyclave. And my Kedra. I think it's okay. We'll see how it goes. I wish I got Failure now instead of Kedra. Yeah, I could have done that, but I don't want to kill Ragavan. Like, Ragavan does nothing. Yeah, I could go Solitude. I also have, push and etc. in my deck, so I don't think I desperately need to do that. Alright, they drew a third land. Let's see what they're up to. Flage. Okay. We can exercise that, draw a card. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. I will now Vindicate the Troll and Solitude the Flage. I can also Emperor of Bones, the Failure. Failure attack, blink Doorkeeper Troll, and then go Flage. In the process, I draw 3 cards. My Ketra is not going to be online. My Failure will trade for Ragavan. I think it's better. I get to keep Vindicate around. Let's do it. Draw a card. Combat. My Failure dies anyway, so they will not block it, simply. Go. I'm at 12. I lost 6 life this turn, but I also drew 3 cards. Yeah, basically, anytime you have Emperor of Bones and lands, and it's not turn 2, you can just do incredible things. Emperor of Bones is like so broken in this deck. Can really do it all. What did I lose to in this league? Oh yeah, I lost to Splinter Twin. All right. Okay, final thoughts. Because I got one of the feedback that I used to do final thoughts a lot more in my past videos. Final thoughts. The shell is super good. It's one of the best decks in the format. I'm safely saying it's the second best deck in the format. The thing is, Ether Vial sucks, but so does Relic. And Ketramos, like, if you could, I would play 50 cards. Like, I want my deck only to be Overlord Solitude, Failure, Flicker, Wisp. You know what I mean? Why do I bin it every time? Emperor of Bones? Because I always find it on turn 2. On turn 2 is not very good, but later in the game is very good. Alright. Not sure. The deck is super good. The list is hard to figure out yet. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We beat a lot of the top meta decks. And we lost to Splinter Twin. I think this says something about it. Still, I haven't trophied with this deck yet, but every time I played it, I always did 4-1. That's 5 times. 5 videos with this deck, 5 4-1s, which is, again, not saying that that means it's broken, but I also won 7-1-1 at the 4th season, so very happy with this deck, and highly recommended. Thank you for watching.